Hey everybody, David the AI Guide here. And first, thank you to my subscribers. I really appreciate you subscribing and watching regular episodes. And I hope that you will leave me comments about what you would like to see, and I will answer you and take a look at it. So please leave comments. Today we're going to talk about a cool article I saw about OpenAI. So OpenAI was started by Elon Musk and Sam Altman and others. But OpenAI was started for two reasons. One, sort of a competitor to Google's DeepMind. But the other and main reason they started OpenAI, as the name says, is to make AI open and accessible to all, because as the AI revolution started to take off around 2015, which by the way is when OpenAI was started, there was real concern about the concentration of AI in a few hands, and specifically the big tech companies and the military and world governments and world militaries. Because we've talked about, we did one episode on military, and you know that AI can be used for good, or AI can be used for stuff we really don't want it to be used for. So this is what Elon Musk and Sam Altman had in mind, along with the rest of the founders of OpenAI, was to create AI that's human-friendly. And in that respect, the cool thing I just saw was an article about a new app that OpenAI recently released that is a writing app. So what it can do is you can tell this app a subject you're interested in, and it will basically write you a paper on that subject. It's truly, according to this review, and I'm going to get it and download it this week. According to the review that I read, it's really amazing and advanced stuff. So basically, it can write an entire paper about a subject with no input. Now, is it going to be perfect? No, because no AI is perfect when it's first released, but according to the review, again, it's very, very good. So this is a paradigm shift, right? Because as you look at the educational system in the United States in particular, since that's what I'm directly familiar with, but presumably many other countries as well, one of the things they really focus on in elementary, middle, and high school and college, if you go to college, is writing and writing ability. And the reason why is because the better you are at writing, the better your communication with other people. And I was a little slow on the uptake when I was younger about what I'm about to say, but I can tell you that now I know it's true. And that is that you will get things done in your life with and through other people much more than through your own efforts. And I didn't believe that back in my impetuous youth, but it is certainly true. For example, it's well known now that everyone of every age should have one or more mentors. And I have at least 3 mentors right now that I study with every week. And that's really critical. Why? Because the world is changing so fast that you can't even keep up with it. So learning from other people about specific things that you're interested in is great, because they've already been there and done that. And it's a shortcut. It's a shortcut to help you increase your knowledge dramatically in a relatively short period of time. In addition to having mentors, many of the most successful people you see on the web today have very deep business relationships with each other, and they promote each other and they help each other make money. And this takes them from making thousands to making millions. And it only happens through their relationships with each other. So this is how powerful getting things done with and through others is. And I wanted to give you a practical example of that because they don't talk about this in school. And among the long list of things they should teach in school that they don't even teach, especially anymore, is how to manage your checkbook, how to save for the future, how to invest, how to do laundry, how to cook, how to do minor repairs. But in addition, they should be teaching you about networking and mentoring other people and being mentored and relationship and partnership building. If only school were like that, it would be practical to everybody. That is a different subject for another day, and just talking through this part of it, I will do an episode very, very shortly on education and AI and the impact that AI is starting to have on education, which is considerable. But back to this app from OpenAI, even if you have poor writing skills, this app will fix that issue for you. And this is the power of AI. AI is going to do many things for you that were previously difficult and time consuming. And we talked about that. So writing a book, writing a letter in this case, but there's many other examples of how AI will dramatically change your personal life. And we've talked about it on other videos, but it bears repeating, particularly in this context. So let's say that you have this app from OpenAI and you have a business. This app will write your email blast for you. All you do is give it the subject and it'll write it. And this app learns and learns very quickly. So your email blast will improve very quickly over time using this app. That's just a practical example, right? But as we've also talked about, AI is going to pervade all aspects of life. Getting around and commuting equals self-driving cars, cleaning your house, doing dishes and laundry equals robot. And we've talked about the future personal Jarvis that you just talked to, and the full, what they call disintermediation, which means getting rid of physical keyboards to interact with computers. It'll all be done by voice as voice recognition continues to improve. So many things are going to be driven by your AI personal assistant. We've also talked about managing your calendar and making appointments and helping you look for a job or helping you plan a trip or a family vacation. All of it changes in the next 10 to 15 years. And I'm being generous there. Some of this is going to change very, very quickly. Some things will be a little bit longer, like full commonplace vehicle autonomy probably is still 10 years off simply because of the huge learning curve, particularly for cars. But in one of my recent videos to you, we talked about how self-driving trucks are going to be way ahead of that. So this gets to the core reason why I started this YouTube channel, is that your life is going to change dramatically through no choice of your own in the near future. I mean, for those of you who this channel is specifically targeted to, who are in high school or college or just out of college or in your 20s, your life by the time that you get to older age will be unrecognizable from today. And that's really something to think about. So OpenAI, you should keep an eye on them. Look them up, follow them, see what they're releasing, because their writing app is just one of a massive pipeline of stuff coming. You guys know Elon Musk well. He is typically way ahead of everybody and driving the future. He's driving the future in electric vehicles, and he's trying to drive the future in autonomous vehicles, and he's certainly driving the future in space. So you really want to follow OpenAI and keep up to date with what they're up to. Careers. OpenAI had 25 jobs on their website today. There you go. You can do this. You can do this and have a career doing something you love and get paid well for it. So go get them. That applies especially to women too. Women, you need to drive the future. Young women, drive the future. The world will be a better place if you do that. So that's it for today. If you like this video, like it. If you really like it, please subscribe and share it. And there's so many awesome things to talk about, but we will do education shortly. Take care. Bye.